Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Clinton basketball. We are here at CHS. The girls are playing tonight, taking on the Nevada Tigers. We're 3 minutes, just about 3 minutes away from tip-off. So, while we got you all here and we got your attention, I would like for you all to do me a favor. Really appreciate it. While we're getting ready for the game to start, if you'd reach down, if you're on your phones, or if you are at a computer, and just hit that share button, allow all the other people that you know that is connected to your social media the opportunity to see the game just like you're getting ready to watch. So we've got a lot going on. A lot coming up. I've got some announcements here for you all. Let's start in. A lot of people have been asking when are we going to be live streaming the games? Tonight we're live streaming just on the Sounds Like videos, also the Primitive Old Crow, as well as Landmark Restaurant. As far as KD is concerned, they're what we call the game of the week. We got January 4th, the girls and boys. That's tomorrow, January 4th. And we'll actually be in Warrensburg, but we're playing Odessa. It's what they call a shootout. And then January the 7th, the girls will be live streamed from Pleasant Hill. That should be, these games usually start roughly around 7:30. It just kind of depends on how the games beforehand go, because they start just a few minutes, about 12-15 minutes after the JV gets done. And then January 22nd, the boys at Oak Grove. Once again, that'll be around 7:30. February 1st, actually not February 1st, but January 27th through February 1st, we'll actually have the entire Clinton tournament live streamed right here, and on all the, well, wherever you're watching now, it'll be live streamed on. February 1st, it'll be Fairgrove. February 11th, girls, Smith Cotton. And then the girls and boys, February 18th, right here at Clinton against Butler. So that's a really quick for Clinton. They're getting ready to announce the girls here. But beforehand, we're going to have the national anthem. As soon as that starts, we will sit back. I will sit back, relax for a few minutes, put my hand on my heart, and show respect to our flag. Right now, we have the flag being brought out onto the court. You probably can hear the announcer in the background as well. So.
And the guards tonight are Cadet Olivia Schilling and Cadet Madison Livingston. We ask that everyone please remain standing after the national anthem has been played as the colors leave the court.
All right, and the national anthem.
tonight's starting lineups. First, the visitor, Lady Tigers of Nevada. Starting a senior, wearing number 2, Kelly Shore. A junior, wearing number 11, Colin Helping. A senior, wearing number 15, Linda Carey. A senior, wearing number 20, Team Charles. And a senior, wearing number 34, Paige Delma. The head coach of the Lady Tigers is Brett Bartlett. And now, let's make some noise for your Lady Cardinals. Starting a sophomore, wearing number 5, Paige Dillon. A junior, wearing number 14, Maddie Eller. A junior, wearing number 15, Olivia Pelly. A senior, wearing number 21, Mia Mills. And a junior, wearing number 42, Alana Alexander. The head coach of your Lady Cardinals is David Rogers. Let's have a great game.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, they have announced the teams. Of course, we have a pre-roll with our video that we actually went in and filmed and let the girls announce or introduce themselves. Looks like the girls have all taken the court. They've shaken hands. The lady cheerleaders here are at full volume. And here we go. Here's the tip-off. It looks like the Cardinals will get the tip-off. All right. Well, Nevada is 6-1 right now. A very, very tough team. It looks like no, the Clinton will not strike first. Like I was saying, Nevada is 6-1. They've got a pretty solid team here. The JV team, the girls lost to Nevada, 21-34. Nevada took that game. All right. Lady Cardinals have the ball again. They're getting a little bit of the full court press here. They're getting the full treatment. Mills drives in, shoots, bounces off the glass, and rebounded by the Cardinals. Up, bounced around, out, and off the glass and in. The Cardinals do. They tie up the score. This should be a pretty good game. These girls pretty much they're matched up pretty well. Nevada has a little bit better of a record, but if you watch the California game, it was back and forth, back and forth. That was the very first game of the year. We actually live streamed that right here from Clinton. All right, there's only 2 points on the board so far. Oh, knocked away and out of bounds. That will be Nevada's ball. So it looks like Nevada's colors are maroon and black. And when you put maroon and black on top of one another, they're a little difficult to read from where we're standing. So I'm trying to get the right numbers here. We'll get the names called out here in a minute. Shot goes up, rebounded by CHS. Nice. Passed. Goes to Mills. And back out, Mills again, and then off the glass, no points. Oh, got a little bit of breakaway. Mills on one-on-one, and it goes in. Mills also fouls on that one. Mills drew the foul on that one, but it is 4-2 Tigers. Page has got the ball over to Malley. Mills drives in, and all right, we got a block. She'll take it out of bounds. Maddie Allard. She drives inside. Oh, the ball goes in and out. Mills with the ball. Passes it off to Allard. They go back and forth. Oh, intercepted. She drives in for a layup and scores. That'll give the Tigers 6-2. And the ball is stolen once again. It's bounce pass underneath and in. That was number 34. Dahmer. As you can see, the cheerleaders have come out, and they are all wearing Christmas sweaters. Should I call them ugly sweaters? Well, they all look pretty good to me, so you know. I like that. It's really unique. So it's not exactly cold in this gymnasium. It has actually been warm the last couple of days. So I got my sleeves rolled up, ready for some basketball. All right, 4 minutes, 28 seconds on the clock. Score is 2-8. Tigers. Ball goes out of bounds. And Malley Allard will inbound. Mills with the ball. She's kind of trapped in here in the corner. She passes it out, gets it away. It's down. Dribbles in for a layup. Off the glass and in. Cardinals with 4 points. 4-8. As I mentioned earlier, don't miss the Clinton tournament. It will be live streamed right here wherever you're watching. We are actually able to live stream to multiple platforms at this point in time. So if you are tuning in here, you will be able to see the entire tournament. At this point in time, we can live stream to the Primitive Old Crow Landmark Restaurant, and of course Sounds Like Videos on my personal page, and then on the Sounds Like Videos page as well. She drives in, gets the basket, and is fouled. Cardinals have 2 fouls, team fouls right now. So 3 minutes, 18 seconds in this period. So I got Stacy here next to me. She's actually the one that does the switching the cameras, or what we call producing. Hey, can you see these numbers very well? I'm having trouble seeing the Lady Tigers numbers. Yeah, they've got maroon on black, and it's just difficult to see. Drives in, up, bounces around. Looked like it was going to go in, but no. She gets her own rebound, gets the ball up. And, of course, gets the foul. That'll send her to the line. So. All right. Tigers in a little bit of foul trouble. They've already got 7. No, they don't. I'm sorry. They've got 2. It was number 7, I believe, that fouled. All right, pass it inside, off the glass. No. Clinton rebounds. Looked like Reese Potter rebounded that ball. Allard with a 3-point and nails it. That will bring it to 9-13. Clinton's making a comeback. They're definitely still in this ball game. Drives in, off the glass, not successful. Mills with the ball. Rebounds the ball. Crossing into half court. Oh, open player. Mally Allard, but misses the shot. And there's a foul. Clinton will have the ball. Number 34, Paige Dahmer. Of course, the boys tonight are actually in Nevada. Oh, no foul on that. Looks like the ref's going to let him play. That's fine. Potter with the ball. Passes it back to top the key. All right, she drives into the paint and is fouled by number 20. That'll be her second foul. Charles. So, ball comes in. Mills passes it back. Back to Potter. Back to Mills. Drives up, shoots off the back of the rim. No good. She gets the rebound, shoots again. Gets a rebound, shoots again. Hey, if it doesn't work the first time, doesn't work the second time, just go ahead and nail it the third time. Yeah. She just wasn't going to give up on that. She was right there underneath the basket. But the Lady Tigers answer. It's 11-15 Tigers. We're under a minute to play. The ball is deflected and goes out of bounds. It will be Clinton ball. Looks like Mally Allard will inbound it. Looks like Paige. She passes it off. Oh. Looks like she gave her a little bit of a push there. 39 seconds left. 11-15. Shot goes up. That will be 2. So, Paige, that's her first 2 points. 26 seconds left. Looks like the Tigers aren't being too aggressive here. They're just, looks like they're going to run out the clock, get to the second period. Oh, she finally drives in. The ball is knocked away. It goes out of bounds. It will be Tiger ball. Here we go with a 3-point shot. It is not successful. And there's the buzzer. All right, as I was talking about earlier, you can actually watch the games here in multiple locations. The Primitive Old Crow, Landmark, Sounds Like Videos, of course. So, of course, we got the cheerleaders out there on the court. Also, like to mention Missouri Farm Bureau. Aaron Collins has come aboard as a sponsor. I'd like to thank him for that. During the timeouts, you'll probably see his logo pop up there. Speaking of Collins, there's a Coach Collins down in Lakeland has got a undefeated boys team. We actually covered their game last Saturday night in the Wabalo tournament, where the Vikings were taking on Wabalo. And I highly encourage you guys to go back and watch that game. It is a nail biter. It is just Lakeland falls behind. Then the half they catch up, end up winning. It was an amazing game, amazing night. You know, we truly enjoyed being there. They got a brand new facility down there in Wabalo. So, all right, beginning of the second period. (13-15) Tigers. Looks like she's calling a play. That looks like 3-point no good. Passes it back. Oh, she drives into the paint there and is fouled. So, and we're going to be covering some Lakeland games as well. The boys and girls always play at the same time. We'll have you a full schedule here in a moment. That one goes in and out. Page with the ball. She takes it past half court. You know, I must honestly say it just feels a little different in here tonight, and I think the reason why is we're missing the we're missing a part of the game that you always hear, and that's the band. I don't know if you can see on the cameras or any of the angles there, but the band is not in attendance tonight, so it's just quiet in here. Feels a little different, but Page knocks down a 3-ball. That brings it within 1 point. And Clinton has the lead. And Clinton has the lead, yes. 16-15 Cardinals. First time they take the lead tonight. Oh, bad pass goes out of bounds. It will be Tigers ball. Looks like she will inbound the ball to Bayshore. (20 or 6 minutes 20 seconds on the clock. Passes to the inside, just doesn't get anything done there. Oh, finally gets one underneath. It goes up off the glass and goes in. That will give the Tigers the lead back. Only separated by 1 point. That's number 2, Bayshore. She has 7 points tonight. Passes the inside, loses control of the ball, and Tigers will take possession. Oh. Looks like it will be out on Clinton. All right, number 11 comes in. Heathman, the Tigers. Bounce pass, and she shoots, but there's a foul.
Fouls number 14, Maddie Aller, her first, team's fourth.
Looks like Clinton tried to distract her, but that didn't work. It went in. That's 18-16. It's number 30, Lundy. Gives her 6 points on the night. Excuse me, that's Charles. Like I said, people, these, oh, and we got a basket. These numbers for the Lady Tigers they're difficult to see. Like I said, I mean, if you're watching from home, and you can see their numbers probably just as well as I can. So we're getting these out here the best we can. So there is a little bit of white outline on them, but you just can't see very much. A little bit of scuffle underneath the post here. Drops back. Shot goes up, bounces around, and goes in. 21-18, Tigers. And 3 ball goes up and goes in. Yeah, that's a tie. Now we got a tie ball game. That was Alexander that knocked that 3 ball down to tie up the game. 21-21. Drives in, goes up, hits the back of the glass, and goes in. Page to inbound the ball. Kylie drives in, or dribbles in. Back to Page. Mallard kind of loses the ball. Rebounded by number 15. Excuse me, Maddie Allard. All right. Maddie Allard shoots the ball. Not successful. Tigers ball. Pass underneath the post there and goes in off the glass, 25-21, and a timeout is called.
30-second timeout, Lady Tigers.
Of course, one of our timeout sponsors is Aaron Collins. He came aboard this week. Of course, his brother is the coach down at Lakeland. Are having all kinds of success. Speaking of Lakeland, let's just get some dates out here. Friday the 10th will be at Drexel. That'll be boys and girl. Then Friday, January 17th, that'll be at home. Friday the January 24th, Archie at home. Tuesday the 22nd at Appleton City, and we're back to the game. Obviously, we're covering a lot of basketball. Oh, 3-shot goes up and goes in. Number 15, Kaylee. Mills with a foul there. Oh, bounce pass to the back to the outside. Drives in. 3-point goes up, no good. You know, the Clinton Cardinals have a slight height advantage over Nevada. All right, now we're at 27-24 Tigers. Some of their tallest players are only 5'10". Fury is one of those. Phoebus is the other. 24 and 15. So yeah, their 2 tallest players are actually only 5'10", and of course Clinton's got several. So, all right, we are at a timeout. So, since it's timeout, thank you very much. Farm Bureau. Recognize Missouri Farm Bureau, Aaron Collins. All right. Girls are raising their arms up again. Taking the court. Will be Tigers ball. You know, the Tigers are actually showing a lot of patience out here. I got a turnover. Clinton Ball. I did not see what the call was. Stacy, did you happen to catch that? 24, swung an elbow. Well, that's a foul, number 24, so. All right. Clinton will get a chance to hopefully tie this game up or even take the lead. There hasn't been very much separation as far as scores. We knew this would be a tough game. These two are evenly matched. She swivels and bounces one off the glass. Maddie Allard. That's number 14. That's her 5 points for tonight. Oh, they lose the ball. Actually rolls over to one of the Tigers. Rebounded by the Tigers. And we'll have a jump ball. Oh, it is a jump ball. Potter's back in the game. Allen spins. Looks like she's going to shoot. Didn't. Page comes around. Rebounded by the Tigers. All right, 43 seconds left in this half. (26-27). Only 1 point separates these two very evenly matched teams. Clinton cheerleaders in their Christmas sweaters, cheering on the Lady Cardinals. She finally drives in. A 3-shot goes up and is out. Rebounded by, did that count? Yes, it did. So that halftime, 26-29, Tigers. All right, the game earlier, JV, the Lady Cardinals actually did fall. That was 34-21. Nevada won that one. So just want to say thanks to our sponsors here, Primitive Old Crow. Of course, you could be possibly watching it right there on their Facebook page. Also, the Landmark. They just signed on yesterday. So a lot of you probably didn't get any notice on that. And, of course, Aaron Collins with Missouri Farm Bureau. Appreciate you guys. I don't know if you all been up at Primitive Old Crow, but they got some really good brick oven pizza. Only takes a few minutes to cook. It's just actually I like the way that they got it set up. You just go in. It's one price for the pizza. You get whatever you want on it. Personally, one thing that I've tried out there is I put bacon on my pizza. Probably not very heart healthy, but it tastes really good. So Of course, out there at the Primitive Old Crow, they got all kinds of shopping that you can do. They got locally produced or Missouri produced foods, cakes and all kinds of things, ice cream, farmhouse decor, and then they've added something out there. They've added a wedding barn. So, yeah. Now it's made to look old, but actually, it's brand new. So they've been working on that, all fall long and into the winter, and now it's all done up, and man, it looks gorgeous in there. It really does. So. Yeah. Actually, the Primitive Crow, they're going to have a bridal expo that will be on February 8th from it's 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock. It's their second one they're having. So, second annual bridal fair. So, well, we got 7 minutes, 35 seconds left until the start of the third period. 26-29. As promised, this was going to be a close game, two evenly matched teams. So, yeah, exciting basketball here tonight. I don't know what the score on the boys' games are right now. My phone that I would normally get all my information off of is actually underneath the goal over here. It's that one where you can actually see underneath the goal. Can you just bring that up there just to show people what we're talking about? Yeah, that's actually my phone. This system that we have, it's all done wirelessly. The two cameras that you see switching back and forth are actually video style cameras, and because of Wi-Fi technology, we can actually tap into the camera on my phone, and we've just mounted it just right there at the top of the padding behind the goal, and we're able to give you that extra little angle, give you a little bit more. That is one thing that we've really focused in on the last few years, is actually upgrading and giving you guys a better viewing, pleasure. Ooh, I don't know who that is, but she's not very tall, but she can definitely hit the net. We didn't have her in camera, but I know this young lady came out here, walked across the court, just jumped up, and like she was going to slam dunk it. So, anyway, it was 7 years ago, and we actually started doing live casting. Most of that's been done through football. This year, due to such high demand, we're actually bringing you basketball. And I just want to say I appreciate you guys very much for tuning in and watching the games. That being said, it is our goal that as many people as possible can watch the games. So if you could just reach down and hit that share button, that helps out tremendously. Facebook is mainly where this is going. This is going to one YouTube page as well, the Sounds Like Videos YouTube page. But what happens is when you click those likes, you click the shares, you post comments, the Facebook analytics or social media analytics, they calculated that out and see how many people are engaged in the viewership. And the more engagement we get, the more the Facebook and YouTube will put those in other people's news feeds. And that allows more people to see the game. So if you're a fan or a family member or a friend, and you're probably one of those people if you're watching right now, you can help your player, your daughter, whoever it is that you're rooting for out here, even if it's one of the Tigers, you can help them out by simply hitting that share button, hitting that like button, or just posting in the comments below, encouraging the players. So We got 3 minutes, 50 seconds left until the start of the third period. So, you know, I sat down and I was talking to Jim Carbelow yesterday. And if you don't know who Jim Carbelow was, he's actually the owner of Landmark Restaurant. And rumor has it, am I allowed to talk about the campaign? I don't know. Let's just leave it there at that. So, but anyway, I went down there and visited with him for a little bit. Of course, it wasn't my favorite day to go down there. Chicken Wednesday. I don't know if you've been down to the Landmark on Wednesdays, but every Wednesday, it's tradition. Wednesday and Sunday, they have fried chicken, and it is the best fried chicken I've ever had. And I'm not just saying that. I've eaten down there a lot. In fact, I know some guys that work on the telephone company that they will schedule repairs in the Lowry City area just so when they go to lunch break, they can go have Chicken Wednesday fried chicken at the Landmark. So, anyway, that's on Saturday, or not Saturday, I mean Wednesday and Sunday. You know, Jim Carbelow, the owner, a lot of people don't know this, but he actually was in the reserves at the time that the Gulf War was going on, and actually did a tour over there. He was actually there with my wife's cousin, Trent. They served together. Not really for sure exactly what all they did, but I know it had a lot to do with construction. So they went over there and built a lot of different things. One story that Jim was telling me is that they have horrible termites over there. So they would build these structures out of wood, and you know they tell them, well, within 5 years, it's basically going to have to tear it down because the bugs all got to it. So I'm like, why did you bother doing that? Oh well. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of a neat story. They went over there, and so Jim has definitely served his country and served a lot of fried chicken. So, all right, we've got a minute left here. Just to, in case you're tuning in late, we have more games coming up. You can catch those games right here on Sounds Like Videos, YouTube and Facebook, as well as some games on KDKD. Tomorrow, the 4th, boys and girls play Odessa. They're actually playing in Warrensburg. Then January 7th at Pleasant Hill. That'll be the girls' game at Pleasant Hill on the 7th. January 22nd, the boys at Oak Grove on January 22nd. And then from the 27th to February 1st, it is the Clinton tournament, and that will be completely live streamed right here on Sounds Like Videos, as well as Farm Bureau. No, actually we're not streaming it on Farm Bureau. I'm sorry, we're streaming it on Primitive Old Crow and also the Landmark. And it looks like we're getting ready to start back here, so we'll get the rest of those dates out to you in just a minute. It is the Tigers ball. Well, looks like the Tigers kind of coughed one up there. Clinton takes advantage, of course. Pass to the inside. Mills does not shoot. Passes back out to Page for a 3-shot, not successful. And the Tigers will rebound. All right. 2 ball goes up, rolls off the top, rebounded by the Tigers off the glass and in. (31-26). This is Bayshire, number 2. She's got 9 points for tonight. Up off the glass, rolls off and into the hands of a Tiger. But it is Cardinals ball. Oh, it looks like she almost lost that ball there. Got a player down. She gets back up. She looks like she's just doing fine. She's all right. That's one thing that we don't want to see. We don't want to see any of the players get hurt. You know, ankles and knees are definitely in basketball. You see a lot of those. A lot of twisted ankles. Up off the glass. Nice bounce pass. I tell you what, these two teams, you could almost trade their jerseys because they are about equally matched. Clinton's got a little bit of height advantage, but skill-wise, you know, this game's going to come down to who really wants it more.
30-second timeout.
So we're going to go through a timeout here. I just want to, once again, thank Aaron Collins, Missouri Farm Bureau. We actually have our insurance through Farm Bureau. So we got a chance to sit down with Aaron when we were going over all the paperwork. And I tell you what, he's very proficient. Every question that we had, he was able to answer. Actually, every question my wife had, he was able to answer. I just wanted to talk about football, to be perfectly honest. Aaron's a big football fan. So he sponsored a lot of football games. I know that. Of course, we appreciate him for that as well. All right, back to playing. Paige Giller trips, falls down, gets the ball right back. Pass to the inside, up, bounces off the goal, and is rebounded by the Tigers. Then is fouled.
Foul number 14, Maddie Allard. Her second, team's first.
All right, Tigers will take it past the half-court line. Looks like she was on the line. That's only 2 points, but it doesn't go in. Doesn't matter. Clinton's ball. Clinton rebounds. Keeley with the ball and is fouled by number 2, Bashar. Page with the ball. Getting a little bit of pressure here. You know, starting off, looked like the Lady Tigers were going to give them the full court press. Off the glass, rolls around and rolls in. Allard with another one. 7 points for her tonight. The ticker just went past 5 minutes to play in the quarter. You know, we've been doing this for 7 years, like I said, and we've had some requests. Can you imagine that? People make requests. One of the biggest ones we had is can you get the score on the screen? Can you get the play clock on the screen? And with this new system that we've upgraded to, we can actually do that. I don't know if Stacy's got that on the screen or not. I'm actually not able to see what is being broadcast. Up off the glass, rolls off, rebounded by the Tigers. Not successful. Mills with the ball. 28-33, Tigers. But that was one of the things that was requested, is to get the time clock on there, and this new system where I'll actually can do that. Potter shoots twice, and then gets fouled, so she'll go to the foul line.
Fouls on number 15, Lindley Ferry, her first, team second.
Number 15, that was her first foul. Ferry. Potter to shoot. Just a little off. She'll straighten that out. Of course, her dad was actually the boys' head coach here at one point in time. Oh, bounces around and goes in. Like I said, she had straightened it out, and she did. Tigers with the ball. (29-33) Tigers. Now under 3 minutes or 3 minutes 52 seconds to play. This, of course, is the third period. Shot is up off the glass, a little high there, but not successful. Bounces back for a three-pointer, bounces in and out. Looks like that would be the Cardinals' ball. Kaylee will inbound it to Paige. Like I was saying earlier, we're not seeing that Kylie, sorry. We haven't been seeing that full court press like the Tigers started off doing. Three minutes, 20 seconds left in this period. Oh, she passes back to the outside, three-point shot, off, and the Tigers let it go out of bounds. Alexander tried to get to that, but just not quick enough this time. When we were here doing the California game, it was just like this. The game was close, never separated by too many points, and at the end, Clinton was able to pull ahead by a little and take the win. I don't remember the score on that game, but it was live streamed, and if you want, you can go back and watch it at your leisure. That ball goes in, making it 34-29, Tigers. She gets set for a second shot. Goes up and in again. 35-29. Clinton drives down. Three ball goes up. Page is unsuccessful. Tigers ball. Passes back to the outside for a three ball. Tries to keep it from going out of bounds. Nope. Sorry, not this time. Clinton ball. Alexander to throw it in. Allard with the ball. At the top of the key. Over to Page. Back to Alexander. Mills to the inside. Back to Page. That's a two-point shot. Looks like we got a little bit of was that an elbow? It will be the Tigers' ball. Alexander, the foul's on. Tiger ball. Oh, she drives in, passes back to the outside, shoots, no. Tigers rebound the ball and take the point. 37-31, Tigers. Page with the ball. Puts it up. Bounces off the rim. Well, bounces off the glass. Now, Nevada will actually be participating in the Clinton tournament, but it won't be the, I don't think it's the girls. Let me double check that. Yes, it will be the girls participating in the Clinton tournament. Why they're inbounding the ball. It looks like Clinton, Warrensburg, Nevada, Odessa, Adrian, Harrisonville, Hogan Prep, and Lakeland will all be in the Clinton tournament. Mills up. Hits the back of the rim and comes out. That was the girls. There will be 8 girls in the girls bracket. There's only 6 teams on the boys' side. We'll get to those in just a second. Mills to shoot. Up and goes in. 32-39. Under a minute to play. Passes to the outside from the baseline. 3-point shot is good. 42-32. Tigers have pulled ahead a little bit. Clinton has not had a chance to get in there and score. Passes it inside to Mills. Oh, that ball is absolutely just taken straight out of her hands. Tigers. 10 seconds. Oh, she drives in. Layup. Rebound is by the Cardinals. 1 second left, and that is the end of the third period.
That's the end of the third period. Lady Tigers 32, Lady Cardinals 32.
The boys bracket. Only 6 teams in the boys bracket. Of course, it would be Clinton, Warrensburg, El Dorado Springs, Lakeland, Kansas City East, and Grandview Christian School. I don't know why there's only 6 on the boys' side and not 8 like the girls' side is. Normally there is 8. I guess they didn't have enough teams this time around. Of course, the big news is Clinton is now in the Missouri Valley West Conference. That's kind of a game changer for us because we've been at a conference for several years, and that there's a lot of awards and those types of things that none of our students have been able to be eligible for because we didn't have a conference. But we're now in a conference. It's a tough conference. It's a good conference. So I don't have the list in front. No, I don't. I didn't bring that with me. I don't have the list in front of me. I do know that Harrisonville, Warrensburg, let's see here. I think a few of the others. Excelsior Springs are all in that conference. We'll get back to that in a minute. We are at the beginning of the fourth period, 32-42, down by 10. Of course, Nevada is 6-1 on the season. 6-1. Pass to the inside, up off the glass and in. They extend their lead. 44-32. I promised you a hard-fought game. Oh. No. Can't do that with the ball, unfortunately. Gives the ball right back to the Tigers. Looks like she palmed that. So. She has hit several of those from the outside. This one isn't successful, but that's kind of her sweet spot out there. Allard shoots his three, is unsuccessful. Rebound by the Cardinals. Back, Mills gets it. Gets the bucket. 34-44. 6 minutes, 40 seconds. Shoots a two, unsuccessful. Rebounded by Potter. Of course, I mentioned her father was actually the head basketball coach here at Clinton at one point in time, several years back. He has since retired from teaching. Mills underneath the basket and is successful off the glass. Reese's dad actually works at Champion Brands now. So he's an engineer by trade. Of course, Reese also participates in the drama club here. She's been in, I think, every play since she was a freshman. So, of course, the CHS tryouts for the next play is coming up, I believe, next week. Is that right? That was off the glass. Yeah, in 2 weeks, they're going to have tryouts. They're actually going to do something a little different this year with theater. They're going to do a reader's theater and then what's called a one act. And those are actually going to go to competition. And then they're also going to have just a regular play. They're going to do a comedy. It's a Western. It's a Western. What is it? Okay, I got it written down here. The Skinflint of Skinny. I did not say that right. Skinshinny. I'm really watching the way I pronounce that because, well, for obvious reasons. Granted, this is on the internet, not broadcast over the airwaves, and we have a little bit more latitude on that. But this is still high school basketball. Yeah. All right, timeout. So I need to mention that our sponsors for timeouts will be Primitive Old Crow and then Aaron Collins there at Farm Bureau. So, of course, Landmark is also a sponsor as well. So, of course, I talked about the fried chicken. In case you hadn't noticed, I really like it. All right, Tigers with the ball. They've got a pretty good lead. Looks like they're starting to burn maybe a little of the clock off, passing around and not taking as many chances. Potter is definitely playing aggressively.
Foul number 24, Reese Potter, first, second, team's fifth.
And just as I say that, yes, she gets caught with a foul. That's her second foul. Paige Geller with the ball. Dribble it in past court. She's going to drive in, shoot. Paige Gillen gets the bucket. (40-44). Clinton is right in there. That looks like, oh, nope. I think that was going to be a two-shot. It doesn't matter. It didn't go in. Page with the ball again. Passes underneath. Almost goes out of bounds. Potter grabs the ball. We're going to have a jump ball. No, they called that a foul. They called that a foul on Allard. Okay. Moving on. 4 minutes, 12 seconds left on the clock. Clinton is definitely still in this ball game. They haven't led since the first quarter, but they have not fallen very far behind. They actually were separated by 10 points at one point in time, but they have made up that difference. Looks like, was that a kick? I think it was a kick ball. Give Tigers the ball. Pass to the outside. Tigers are definitely starting to show that they're slowing things down, burning a lot of clock off. Maybe a dangerous move there. They're only separated by 4 points. That's a bucket and a 3 would give Clinton the lead. And as you can tell, that's exactly what they're doing, is they're just burning some time off the clock. Finally, the ball goes under and up. Clinton has the ball. Mills dribbles in. Looking to make the pass. Nobody's there. Finally gets that out of her hands. 2 minutes, 55 seconds. Allard goes up, shoots. Bounces off the rim, gets her own rebound, goes off the glass and in. Only 2 points separate these two teams. 42-44. Tigers still on top. She drives in, no foul. Doesn't make the bucket, out of bounds. No. Allard with a nice save. Wow. That's definitely going to make the highlight reel. Potter with the ball, passes it over to Page, and pushed and fouled.
Foul number 34, Paige Darmer, first quarter, team's fifth.
They will inbound the ball. 5 fouls on the Tigers, 6 on Clinton. Knocked out of bounds by the Tigers. Clinton's ball. You know, I was talking earlier, it just doesn't seem the same, and I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that we just don't have the band here tonight. So it looks like we're going to go to timeout. Of course, your timeout sponsors are Aaron Collins at Farm Bureau. He's actually located over there. His office is at Clinton Corners. And just caddy corner from his office is actually my wife's office over there at Bernard's, tax and bookkeeping. So, and as everyone knows, it's January, so it's time to start getting your taxes done. Get your appointment made. So, yeah. Stacy, how many years have you been over there with at Bernard's? I stumped her. 10th tax season, she says. Yeah, she's been doing taxes over there. How many years total have you been doing taxes? 19 years 19 years total that Stacy's been doing taxes. Stacy's actually my wife. She's the one that does the producing. Clinton will inbound the ball. Oh, able to drive in. Shoots, does not get the score. 2 minutes left in the game. And the Tigers are only setting on a 2-point lead. Oh, Potter will foul.
Foul number 24, Reese Potter, her third, team second.
That's 7 fouls for Clinton total. Send her to the line. Her hair is covering up her name on her number on her jersey. I can't see who it is, but it is successful. That separates them by 3 points now. Shot goes up. Bounces up and back in. Allard inbound the ball. Page. 1 minute, 45 seconds. Oh, she steps out of bounds. Tigers with the ball. 1 minute, 49 seconds. They are obviously just going to burn off as much time as possible. And Clinton finally fouls. That'll send the Tigers back to the line. Ball goes up. Crowd's definitely getting into this now. Trying to distract her, and it looks like they were successful. 1 minute, 3 seconds.
Foul number 15, Olivia Kyler, her first, team's ninth.
Number 15, Kyler with a foul. No good. Looks like we're going to have a jump ball. Yep. Looks like it will be Clinton's ball. They're having a little bit of discussion there. Of course, I couldn't tell exactly what they were. Anyway, Clinton's ball. Less than a minute to play. Clinton's got to get it done right here. To the outside, 3 shot, and is fouled. 43 seconds left. 42 to 46. Allard goes to the line. Shoot 2. Bounces up and out. Off the rim. Up. Ooh. She will shoot again. That one is successful. 43-46. All Clinton needs is a three-pointer to tie this up. Oh, did she trip? No, they're calling that a foul. I thought maybe she just tripped. Maybe I was hoping. It will send the Tigers to the line. Allard will take a seat. And as you can tell, yes, the crowd is definitely getting into this. 40 seconds left to play. She missed her first shot. Oh, and they get the rebound off of that. Looks like a timeout is called. Tigers take a timeout. 43-46, Tigers. Clinton has not led since the first period. Tight game, very tight. Did I mention that Perimeter Bowl Crow is having a bridal fair? That'll be February 8th. We're actually going to be at that. We're going to set up that is one other thing that we actually can do. We can shoot weddings. Got a few of those. Not only in a church, but also from the sky. I actually do run a drone service as well. Anything to do with video, I pretty much am involved in. So, I want to shout out to Chris. Chris Run. Where did he go? Oh, he was here. He's been helping. There he is. He's actually been running our cameras for us tonight. Big thanks to him. Actually, he's been doing that all season long when we've been going different places. He's with us in Harrisonville. 34 seconds left. Fouls called. That'll be 10 fouls on the Cardinals. That is in, separating 43, 47. Second one up, in. Looks like the distraction from the crowd wasn't enough. And the clock has started. 30 seconds left. Potter with the ball. Clinton setting up. They need a 3-shot. Out of bounds on the Tigers. 17 seconds left. This has been a very, very good game. A close game. She drives in underneath the basket, gets the 2 in. 10 seconds, 45-48. Immediately is fouled. 8 seconds, 5/10 on the clock. Clinton needs the ball back with a 3-pointer just to tie it. We promised you a good game tonight, and the girls have delivered. That goes in. 8 seconds left. 45-49. Bounces up, in and out, off the glass, and in. 50, 45, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shots up, it's in, it counts, but that is the end of the ball game. Your final score is 47 Clinton. Tigers 50. Tigers will mark a win on their bracket. We want to thank you all for joining in tonight. This has been an exciting ball game. So, just a few announcements here, of course. The Clinton tournament, 27th through the 1st, right here at Clinton. We've got some games that will air here as well as on KDKD. It'll be tomorrow. We'll be broadcasting from Warrensburg. Be playing Odessa. And then January 7th, the girls will be playing at Pleasant Hill. January 22nd, the boys will be playing at Oak Grove. February 5th, the girls at Fairgrove. February 11th, girls at Smith Cotton. February 18th, girls and boys right here in Clinton. That'll be the final game before districts. There was one game against Warrensburg that had to be, I don't know if it's canceled or if they're going to reschedule it. We'll let you know as soon as we get word on that. For those Lakeland fans, we're going to be covering some of them get their games. Friday, January 10th at Drexel, and then January 17th at Fairplay. That'll be this is boys and girls on all days. Friday, January 24th at Archie. No, that's actually at home. Correction, at home at Lakeland. And then Tuesday, January 21st at Appleton City. We may end up picking up some of the games at the Appleton City tournament. But we don't know schedules, brackets, or any of that information. So if by chance Lakeland is playing in that, or any of the other teams that people would like to see, we may pick some of those up. So stay tuned. Watch for posts on that. February the 4th, it's a Tuesday, Midway at home for Lakeland. Friday, February 7th, at Adrian at 8 o'clock is the boys, and 6:30 they're scheduled for the girls. February 21st, it's a Friday, Liberal at home for the boys. Of course, all these are subject to change due to, in case we have bad weather, which in the case of Warrensburg, that was the case. Just a shout out and thank you very much to Primitive Old Crow. You're actually watching this right now, or could be watching this right now on their Facebook page. The Landmark, who just came on yesterday. Aaron Collins at Farm Bureau. You guys, you're making this possible. We appreciate you very much. My name is James Hinkle, your producer tonight with Stacy Hinkle, my wife. And then Chris, how do you pronounce it? Chris, where did he go? I think he's ran to the. Oh, there he is. He's waving at me. He's getting some stats down there is what he's doing. Rodriguez, is that his last name? I think. I don't know. Chris, what's your last name? Ramirez. Okay. Rodriguez. I'm sorry. I apologize, Chris, but you're doing an awesome job. All this is possible because of these two other people, Stacy and Chris. So, shout out to them. Thank you very much. My name's James Hinkle. This is Sounds Like Videos, and we will see you tomorrow afternoon in Warrensburg against Odessa.